Hello, my name is Charlotte Hudson, and this podcast has been submitted as part of the qualifications module on the Sports Science and Outdoor Activities degree at Bangor University. This podcast is for people training to do their Climber Wall Award and specifically looks at indirect belaying. Tying a figure of 8 has been said to be made as making a man, strangling him, and then poking him through the eye, and making sure that you pull the rope tight into a figure of 8 shape. As you can see, this is where you're rethreading a figure of 8. Following the rope round with your loose piece of rope all the way round until you've got 2 of everything. Tying a stopper knot, you go over the rope once, the second time you go over making sure you go underneath and closest to the figure of 8, and then with the piece of rope go up between the 2 loops you've made, making sure you're shuffling the rope and pulling it tight. First of all, you pinch the rope and then you pull it through one side of the belay device. You then pull the rope through, making a loop, and pinch the rope with the plate. Finally, put both of these through the carabiner, which is attached to the belay loop on the harness. The climber is tied into one end of the rope, as shown already. The belayer is attached using a belay device, which is also attached to the harness through the belay loop. Then, pull up any remaining slack, and once you begin to feel the weight of the climber, and the rope becomes tight, they're then ready to start the climb. Throughout the climb, as the climber moves up the wall, slack will begin to generate. This is then taken up using a sequence of hand movements. The movements can be broken down into 4. The first one is to make sure you pull the dead rope up, making a V shape in front of you, and be sure that you're pulling the other rope down towards the belay plate with the other hand. Movement 2. Bringing the rope back down into the locking position. Movement 3. This is where you move the hand from the live rope to above the other one on the dead rope. Movement 4. This is where you move the bottom hand on top of the other hand, keeping the rope locked, and then the other hand back to the live rope. Slide the hand that is on the dead rope away from your body and then slide it up towards the belay device, remembering not to take your hand off. Slide the hand that is on the live rope up towards the climber and away from the belay device. Slide the hand that is on the live rope back down towards the belay device. Slide your bottom hand down and gather the rope to push through the other hand and belay plate to lower the climber, remembering never to let go of the rope with either hand.